Builds up, Ironbreakers. How's everybody doing? I believe that the game sounds too loud. I'm fixing it now. There we go. That should be much better. It's still pretty damn loud, though, gotta be honest. That's the intention. That's the intensity. That is what you guys have to deal with. Welcome to the live stream. Finally, I know a lot of you guys must be like, Jesus, finally he's live streaming Dark Souls 3. Because I couldn't live stream it, because the first playthrough and whatnot, I didn't want to confuse people. They'd be like, oh, but is this the same playthrough? Is it the same thing? Is it a different thing? And the answer is all of those things at the same time and individually. Anyway, I've seen a lot of questions up in chat. A lot of people wondering, what is the Runesmith build? Now, as you guys know, I like to theme my builds around things, usually things I care about, so therefore a lot of times around dwarves. Now, Runesmith is a class in, like, a type of unit that you can have. He's like a hero in Warhammer Fantasy, right? And the Runesmith is one of the few dwarves who can kind of, like, it's not really, he doesn't really bring magic, but he gives dwarves stuff to protect themselves against magic in a way, right? So what the Runesmith build is going to be, it is going to be my effort to find a faith build that I like. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of faith builds in Dark Souls, right? As a matter of fact, my first blind playthrough of Dark Souls 2, faith build. One of my favorite builds in Dark Souls 1, faith build. I just really like faith builds. And the reasoning is because they're really cool for co-oping. They give you some spell options and whatnot. And recently I did a faith build when I did the co-op build with Hengist, and I hated it because I wanted an offensive faith build. You know, the faith build that cast offensive spells. And Dark Souls 3 is not really about that, from what I can tell. I mean, sure, there's offensive spells by the time you finish the game. But ultimately, I feel that faith is a lot more about buffing and supporting than necessarily dealing damage this time around. And that's where the Runesmith comes from. Runesmith protects the dwarves, brings extra dispel dice onto the battlefield, and in this case, it's going to be, I'm going to try to be using faith to buff my character, basically. And at the same time, I also want to do a dual-wielding character. But dual-wielding takes a while, right? So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's start with the intro.
Indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. Of cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep. Farron's undead legion. The Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Okay, so first we gotta pick a class for our Runesmith, right? Now, I was considering starting as the sellsword because he starts with the dual wield weapons, but man, if dual swords, not to mention these specific dual swords, aren't like, where is he? Where is that scumbag? Where is that son of a bitch? Is he a mercenary? No, I'm the mercenary warrior. No, he is the mercenary. But I'll be damned if these dual swords don't look like some kind of elvish blades, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, it doesn't really have all that much faith to begin with, so we can't start being a runesmith from the get-go. Then there's the knight. The knight is just flat out the easiest character to start with. Then there's the herald. Now the herald's got a balanced set of stats, which we kind of could use, because he's got 11 dexterity, that's pretty good. 12 strength, pretty good. 10 attunement, it's okay. So I might actually start with the herald. Although the herald starts with a spear. I don't think I've ever started with a spear. I haven't even played with a spear yet. But then again, we can replace that pretty easily and pretty fast with an axe. Let's be honest there. And then there's the cleric, but I really don't like the cleric. Because he starts with a mace. And I don't like maces. Even though maces are more dwarvish, so to speak, I do not like maces. For some strange reason, I never got into maces in Dark Souls. I wish they just had regular hammers, like proper dwarven hammers, you know? Yeah. Either way, we're going to go with a herald, I think, for the Runesmith. In terms of a burial gift, I mean, it's really whatever. Burial gifts in Dark Souls 3, they're not super important, so I'm just going to take the ring, the life ring. Again, not super important. I'm just going to call this guy the Runesmith. It's going to be that simple. Not even going to give him like a special name or anything. He's just the Runesmith. That's him. Good to go. Now, in terms of appearance, I already created a preset which is like, yeah, old man Runesmith. You know what I'm saying? Old man Runesmith. Hey, we have a new sponsor, Daniel Hallberg. Thank you very much, Daniel Hallberg, for sponsoring me on YTG. Allows me to keep the streams going and all the good stuff. Now, like I was saying, I made him Old Man Runesmith. If you go onto his physique, he looks just like Old Man Runesmith, and he's got the biggest head you can possibly have. There's still one feature that I really don't like about Dark Souls 3 character creator, and that is that giraffe neck. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't get over the giraffe neck. There's just a serious problem with the necks. This was the same problem for me in Bloodborne. Their necks are just way too long. There's just something wrong about that. Either way, this is him, Old Man Runesmith. Old Man Runesmith starts with a spear, and we're good to go. Endless War, he's called R. Unesmith. R. Unesmith. Oh, man. That's right. Daniel Hallberg joins the Ironbreakers. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Run much would be better. No. No. You don't know. You don't say. David Chrysler, what is the Runesmith again? It's going to be a build around using faith to buff damage and just mostly as in an utilitarian purpose. So like having a little bit of faith, not too much, not going heavily into it, because I don't feel like going heavily into faith ever really pays off. So yeah, we're going to go into a little bit of faith and then I want to see if I can make Blessed Enchant work. So I need to lower the volume here a little bit. It's gone a little bit too loud. And also, I want to have some music in the stream, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Either way, let's get this party started. Our Runesmith has been created. He looks kind of badass, even though this armor looks a little bit... yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Herald armor. So we're going to get out of the Herald armor as soon as we can. But there's no rush. Oh man, my brain is currently formatted for Neol controls because I've been playing a whole lot of Neol. You guys have seen me yesterday playing some Neol. I might do another Neol stream if you guys are into that. Because I've heard a lot of requests for me to play the second zone in Neol. Anyway, this is where you get your first Ashen Estus Flask for the manas. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be using a lot of Estus Flasks in the early stages of this playthrough because it doesn't really pay off. What spells do we have, by the way? Heal Aid. Wow. Heal Aid was like one of the worst spells I've ever seen in the playthrough that I've done with Hengist. Like, it's really bad. Oh, yeah. Eat that spear. What's the moveset of the spear anyways? Charge? I'm assuming that if I two-hand it, we just take a look at the battle art. Oh, he's got the shield splitter. Okay. So it's even more useless if we're fighting the Crystal Lizard. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be fighting the Crystal Lizard, to be honest. I'm going to give it one shot, but the Crystal Lizard ultimately... I do have password matchmaking. I need to turn that off. I just noticed the buff sign over there. Stop it. Let me turn this off, because I was playing with a friend of mine. And let me tell you something. Multiplayer, from what I've experienced so far, not as good as on PS4 as it is on PC. Because I had some serious issues matchmaking with a friend the other day on PSN. Like, serious to the point of we started, I placed down my summon sign, and in the time it took us to get matchmates to the point where he could summon my summon sign, we hunted a, what was it? We basically did a full monster hunter hunt, so to speak. So we hunted, what's the name of the new one? The Gormagala. We hunted a Gormagala in the time it took the thing to matchmake properly. So yeah. Oh yeah, earlier on someone was asking me about axes, and I only said the Great Axe, but no, there's another axe that I really like, and I will show it to you in this playthrough. It's the Dragon Slayer's Axe. That's from Kraton the Wanderer, and I will show that to you in this playthrough. Not sure if it's going to be today, but eventually. Promise. Ooh, that 29 damage with the spear poke, though. You can't even handle it right now. Yeah, 29 damage. You like that shit? In the face! Huh? Have another one. And again. Now take the crit. Well, this might take a while. Luckily, it seems that the Herald starts with a shield that blocks 100%. Like that, Crystal Lizard? Like that shit? Also, something that I should mention to you guys is that currently I am playing on the PS4 because I told people, they were asking me if I was going to play on the PS4 too. I said, yes, I am. I thought I had removed the matchmaking thing. I guess I didn't. The Runesmith wheels go round and round, round and round, round and round. Damn it. Why you gotta be like that? You made me miss my crit. Runesmith wheels go round and round, round and round, round and round. There we go. The crit. Oh, yeah, baby. Spear OP. Spear OP. Where's the item? There it is. Again, someone asked me why I'm playing on PS4. I mean, I wanted to go more on that point. Didn't I delete this? I thought I deleted it. What the hell is the deal with that? Also, should I? No, I'm not going to allow region matching because right now I just want to chill for a little bit. I don't really want to engage into a lot of multiplayer. But as I was saying, you guys need to understand that for a lot of people, the Soul series, actually for most people, The Souls series started on the PS4, on the PlayStation 3. So Demon Souls first came out and only came out on the PlayStation 3 as an exclusive. That was one of the reasons why I bought a PlayStation 3. So there's a huge community in the PlayStation, and they want to see you actually play on the PlayStation. I already did a full PC playthrough. Actually, I did two of them. One by myself and the other one with Hengist. And now I want to give it a little bit of love to the PlayStation fans, man. And by the way, I'm going to platinum this game eventually. I platinum every Souls game. I think I haven't platinumed Dark Souls 2 on the PS4. But hey, I did platinum Dark Souls 2 on the PS3. And it's just like, it's the same exact trophy. So technically, I almost platinumed it on the PS4. Oh, man. I just never really got around to it. Anyway, the plunging. Yeah. Holy crap. Spear is so powerful for the tutorial zone. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Also, what the hell's the deal with this shield? This friggin' kite shield? Really good. It is really good considering how well we did against the Crystal Lizard by blocking everything he did. Unless they nerfed him. Hello. How you doing? Ooh. He likes it. Man, my brain is so formatted for Neo right now. I'm pressing X to run. I'm pressing circle to pick up items. Doing all the wrong things. Ow. I finally got hit. Unfair. There's actually a dude in here. Tell you what, dude. Ow. Waste of my time, sir. And again, we have the heal aid, guys. Look at it. Oh my god, so good. That heal aid, though. So good. Okay, let's get to things started with Iudex. It's actually Iudex. I said Iudex. I always said Iudex in my playthrough. I wonder how many people got triggered by that. Iudex. Danilo Lopez. Rukan, what's the backstory of this character? Because every character has got to have a backstory. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the backstory before we start the first boss, okay? So, we didn't really give him a name. We just kind of called him Runesmith, though. But this guy was a Runesmith in a huge battle, right? Against a Chaos army. Let's say a Khorne army. And suddenly he was charged in by some of that heavy Khorne cavalry. But he started casting this magic, massive rune. There was a huge explosion. He decimated the cavalry by himself. This hero just decimated the cavalry by himself. But at the same time, a Khorne demon appeared behind him. And he sliced him down. Sliced him down with his massive claws. And the warp. Is it warp that they have, or what do they have? They have some warp, right? The Chaos guys, they got some warp. Either way, the warp started like entrenching onto him. And just like kind of filled in his wound with the warp. You guys are saying Khorne as in the food Khorne. No, there's a Warhammer army called the Chaos of Khorne. 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 And he's the blood god. Anyway, a Khorne demon just like slashes him. And the warp starts seeping into his very soul. And so he got transported into this completely alternate dimension. And he became an unkindled in Dark Souls 3. You feeling me? Is that enough backstory? Good. And so now he's trying to quest. He's on a quest to rejoin his army in the battle against Khorne, the blood god. And that's the Runesmith's backstory. He's very confused as to what he's doing here. He has no idea why he has taken on a human appearance. He's like in a purgatory of sorts. Yeah. Now let's remove the sword. Yeah, give me that sword. Iudex Gundyr. So this is the guy who judges if the unkindled are worthy enough to embed the coiled sword into Firelink Shrine. Iudex Gundyr. And in this form, he's actually pretty much a pushover. His champion version, much more aggressive. Ooh, the tracking though. The tracking though. He's got the tracking like Jagger. Heyo. Ow. He actually hit us, the bastard. Remember to punish this boss heavily when he transforms. How you doing? Ow. Ow. I didn't even need to drink there. That was very much overkill. Ow. By the beard of Grimnir, you shall fall! Runesmiths are versed in any kind of weaponry. It's like you give him a spear, he becomes the deadliest spear-wielding person you've ever seen. Runesmiths do not care. Ryan Mentji says time for Firebomb. Not really. Doesn't work all that well on this boss. He does not get staggered like the rest of them. Oh, we actually got the rest on this one instead of the previous bonfire. Did we even light the other bonfire? Can we travel to the other bonfire? Not sure if we lit the other bonfire or if we just skipped it. I think we might have lit it. Regardless of that, you obviously want to sit down at that bonfire to get the resting thing so that you get all of the trophies and all the stuff, because I'm sure there's a trophy to get all the gestures. Grywer, Ruri, there was a bridge underground which you destroyed but didn't descend like a ladder. There's a whole bunch of enemies down there and treasures. I thought you should know. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Smoldering Lake. And if you pay attention in the playthrough that I did with Hengist, we go down to the Smoldering Lake. Hengist died like 5 times there or something because he thought he was smart. Why am I listening to... Oh, there. I was listening to an enemy somewhere now. Where are you? Hello! Don't. Triggered, triggered! Ugh! Chest! Like that? Yeah. Now, like I said, I do want to switch weapons because I kind of feel that, you know, friggin' spear, not really a runesmith weapon. You feeling me? So we're going to want to switch weapons real soon. And eventually we want to go into dual wielding. But that's still going to take a while, because I think the first dual-wielding dwarf-approved weapon would probably be the Drang maces. Whatever they're called. Is it called the Drang hammers? I don't know. Dude, this guy. This fucking guy. He's just begging for this. Just begging for it. I mean, what is a man supposed to do? There's limits. There's limits to my patience, and that guy is just sitting there, just begging for it. He's like, please kick me down. Please, for the love of God, kick me down. Kick me down this cliff. Hey, how you doing? Dude, wake up. Wake up, you're getting speared. No, 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 like this. See? Like this. Yeah. Yeah, fading soul. Now, personally, whenever I have to deal with the master, the guy who's up here, which is interesting because in my first playthrough I completely forgot. Not forgot, I didn't even notice that there was a path this way. So I never came down here, and eventually I only came here when I came out through that door. And that's when I first fought the master. The master wrecked my shit. Straight up, hands down, no fucks given, wrecked my shit. But before we go there and meet with him, let's deal with these two. Heyo! Miss me. Get that guy. We got a couple of more items to pick up, and only then will we be dealing with the Master. We're going to pick up all the things in Firelink Shrine, or around Firelink Shrine. Going to get that Ember. Got to get that boom, boom, boom. So, something that I've done a lot, and I noticed that not everyone did it, and I was really upset with the fact, I mean, not upset as in I was actually thinking about it obsessively and just like, oh, these fucking guys, but something that I noticed most of media didn't take care in avoiding spoiling people was everyone referred to Firelink Shrine as it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Firelink Shrine, who cares? They would talk about Firelink Shrine in and out. Every single video that I did before the release of the game, you know, the videos that weren't part of the playthrough at least, you know, because when it comes to the playthrough, I can't really avoid talking about Firelink Shrine. But every video I did talking about gameplay impressions or something, I always thought that not revealing Firelink Shrine was a big deal, because when I first learned, and I learned it through a spoiler, unfortunately, when I first learned that you would come back to Firelink Shrine, I was just like, man, Firelink Shrine. Like, that's a big deal. It turns out that most people didn't felt that way. They were just like, yeah, whatever, Firelink Shrine, man, who gives a shit. Boom, done. Lothric kicked the Master off the cliff, and I'm probably going to do the same thing, too. Because fuck this guy. Fighting this guy? Hells no. Hells to the no. He's probably going to kill me. That's it, that's it. Come here, Master. You and me, man. You and me, man. Come on, come down here. Yeah, get down here. You know you want to. You know you want to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. You're getting closer now. Just a little bit more and you're just there. Come on, come on. Right here, right here. There you go. One more. Yeah, bye. You see him like slicing down with the guitar. Like, oh, the cheese. Can you guys smell the cheese? You smell that cheese? That's the cheese. The cheesiest of cheese. So now you quit the game. Return. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. Gravity takes another, says Nick Thomas. Yeah, man, gravity takes another one. Oh, no Uchi for me? You must be crazy. You must be crazy. Look, it's right here. Look at the Uchi and the Master's attire and all that other bullshit. Everything there. Yeah. Now, there is supposed to be a tree skip. I'm not sure if that's been fixed. I'm probably not going to do the tree skip. But I am curious to try it out at least once, because I've never tried it. Now, did I check this stuff back here, by the way? Not really. I haven't really checked this stuff back here. So, or actually, I have already checked this stuff back here. So, let's go this way and let's actually get into Firelink Shrine and see what's up. So now I'm going to let you guys listen to some of these dialogues for those of you that are watching for the first time.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
So I increased the voice volume. Turns out I might have done it a little bit too much. Because damn, that motherfucker's loud. Let's try that again.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire.
But that's everything he's got to say. Let's talk with her. Hello!
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
So, basically the Firekeeper in this game serves the same purpose as the Firekeeper in Dark Souls 2 to level you up, which serves the same purpose as the Maiden in Black in Demon Souls. So for some reason, Miyazaki really likes having a female character always be the one to level up your character. Which is weird, because ultimately something I've seen a lot of players complain about Dark Souls 3 is that they feel the world isn't as connected as Dark Souls. And I feel that a big part of that is because of the fact that everyone is constantly coming back to Firelink Shrine to level up. As in, if they could level up at the bonfires, I feel like people wouldn't criticize the game so heavily on the fact that, oh, the world is not as linked, you know? They just feel that way because they're having to constantly go through loading screens to level themselves up. So I think actually leveling up at the bonfires might have been a better choice. That's a personal opinion, though. To each his own.
Very well. Then touch the dark, take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Sorry, I skipped a lot of dialogue there, but the stuff that she says doesn't really matter that much. Touch the darkness inside me. Which she also said that. Didn't she also say that in Demon Souls when they did the touch the demon inside me or something? Touch the demon inside me. Now, I want to get 2 attunement slots, which I believe is 14 attunement. But goddamn if that's not going to take a while, so we don't want to go all in on that just yet. We want to have somewhat of a balanced build. We start with 12 vitality, probably not going to put too much more in there because I don't have any intentions of wearing heavy armor. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite pieces of armor in this game is the Undead Legion set. So that might end up being a thing. I definitely want more strength, and I also want more faith. And not too much more faith. I'm just going to spread my points around a little bit. Probably more in terms of strength, because we're going to need more strength to wield some of the heavier weapons now.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, sovereignless, I will show Ashen.
She's just telling you, look, just collect souls and I'll level you up and you'll become stronger. That's what she says. And this one right here, the hag, she doesn't give no shits about nothing in this world. She cares about nothing. She's like, look, just bring me ashes, bring me souls, give me the stuff.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Like I said, she doesn't care. Then you keep talking to her, and she's all like, you should co-op, and then bring more souls so that you can buy more stuff.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death? Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers? And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
He's like, give me that ash, give me them souls, give me them souls.
Ashen brick,
Yeah.
is it?
That looks like all she's gonna say. Do you have an axe? You don't. See? You're no good to me. You're just no good to me. You don't have an axe. So what do I need you for? I really don't. I just don't need you for anything. You're useless. Doesn't have an axe.
Ashen?
No. I don't even want to hear what you have to say anymore because you don't have an axe.
Well, a newcomer,
Andre
I see.
of Astor.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
No, you don't understand, Andre. I'm the smith. The Runesmith. I can smith weapons the likes you've never even dreamed of. Dwarven craftsmanship? You don't even know. You just don't even know, Andre. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You're wrong. It just doesn't work that way. Either way, Andre basically gives you tutorial stuff.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye.
Do they
So
not?
handle them with care, if you would.
Oh.
There are two ways to smith simple reinforcement.
But it's like this just gives you-
in battle.
This just gives you, how should I put it, the tutorial stuff.
Infused
It's just teaching you all about how to
Oh,
upgrade
well, if you
weapons
find they
and
can
how you can
uh,
upgrade your Estus shard. So I'm gonna skip this
weapons and
dialogue.
when-
It's not really,
so
it's not really super
pretty be
important.
careful.
I feel. Pretty be careful. Anyway, these are the starter NPCs that you get in here. Now, as you play through the game, you'll get more NPCs coming back here, more and more. But these are the ones that you start with. I don't think the PvP guy is there still, right? Oh yeah, there's also Ludleth. Almost forgot about Ludleth. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. Hey Ludleth, how you doing, man?
O that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Small, would you say like a pygmy?
Knowest thou of...
Anyway, something...
Now, do not be away over long.
Something very interesting about Dark Souls 3 is that whereas Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 are extremely enigmatic from the beginning of the game, like very enigmatic. Like in Dark Souls 1 they tell you, hey, ring the bell up top, ring the bell down bottom, and good things will happen. That's pretty much what they tell you. In this Dark Souls, they're much more giving you the end game. They're like, look, there's 5 lords, and we need to link the flame, so we need them to sit at their thrones in order for us to be able to link the flame so that we can preserve this dying world, right? And our Runesmith is just sitting here like, why do I even want to preserve this world? Like, I just want to get back to battle, face the demons of Khorne. But he will do it because he has to do it. Because he is the hero that we deserve, but not the one we need right now. Anyway, now before we move on, I would very much like to try the tree skip, which I haven't tried yet. Wait, it's not this way, it's this way. I haven't really tried the tree skip just yet, and I want to try that. Highly doubt that I can do it because I'm terribly bad. Like, I've never done the Duke of Archives skip, for instance, and something tells me that I'm not going to be able to do no damn tree skip either. I'm assuming I would have to jump, like... People say jump onto the tree. Oh, I see. I see what you're supposed to do. Holy crap, that's a big-ass jump. I wonder if this is even the direction. Oh, it's such a pain. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I've never seen it done. I know that it's possible to do it, but I've never really seen it done. So I don't know the exact angle and shit, and I'm terrible at these kinds of jumps. Huh, look at that. I kind of get the feeling that I'm almost there. Oh. Some people were really patient to try this like a ridiculous amount of times until they got it right. For it? Wait for it. They did patch it, says Daniel Shapiro. Oh, okay. Then I've been sitting here just jumping around for nothing. It's always good to know. Either way, I really don't care that much about it. It's one of those things. It'd be cool to go up there, but I don't care. We're just gonna buy the key eventually so that we get, I get to show you guys the upper section anyway. So, let's go ahead and plunge down the coiled sword. Something that I feel is important about us putting down the coiled sword is that there's only one, at least there was, I'm not sure if they patched it, but there was only one specific spot that you could put the coil sword in. So I had a lot of people who were playing for the first time, and they were like, dude, I got to this point and I don't know what to do. Because they would run around here, and there's only this specific spot that you could plunge the sword from. So that was kind of weird. Either way, if you rest now, he should disappear. Oh, he doesn't. Bastard, I thought he was going to leave. Weren't you going to leave? You're supposed to leave.
Joke. Ask you talking.
Okay, fine. Don't leave. Be like that. Let me see. If I travel to the high wall of Lothric, once we travel back, he will be in a different place. At least I believe that is the case. Oh man, I didn't get any axes yet. I need to get an axe for a runesmith. Runesmith's just sitting there with a spear. He's like, man, this weapon, it's just not doing it. Just not doing it for me. Okay, so we got a bit of a long zone ahead of us. I'm probably going to give us some music, so that we have something to listen to while we're playing. This is the same playlist that I usually use on Paragon. There's going to be a wide variety of musical styles in the playlist. Just to chill a little bit. You know, I like to hear music when I'm on my second play. Lighting the first bonfire in the high wall of Lothric. So in here, there's a decision that you got to make. Either you go left or you go right. If you go right, there's some tough enemies, but there's also a bow that you get. Also, do we have... We do have, right? We have some bombs. We have 5 bombs. You'll want to save these bombs, because you're going to need these bombs quite a bit. I'm not sure if I want to go kill that guy first, though. Should I level up first? I probably should level up first. We'll get to him later down the line. Oh, the archer, though. Not archer. Crossbowman. Hello. Accidents happen, dude. Wait, don't move. Let's go back. Runesmith on his quest for redemption. So basically our at this point, our build is not super effective. The only thing we have is a heal aid. And I think that's going to be the only thing we will have for quite some time. Considering that you only really get to the, you only really get to the Miracle Lady a lot further ahead. Right there. Backstabs are real, guys. The backstab spammage. It's the most effective way of dispatching the undead early on, though, so don't blame me. Also, what's the battle art of this? Unfaltering prayer. Okay, not that great then. Why do I... Which hand do I have it on? Oh, let's actually put it here. Hello! I'm gonna murder every last one of these guys. Like this. Maybe not. Hey! This is becoming a bit of a problem here. That's quite enough out of you, sir. That heal aid's so good! So good you have to cast it twice to actually see an effect. Hello. Ooh, the counters! Guys, I love the fact that they have a different sound for counters. Such an improvement so that you know when a counter is actually taking place. By the way, pick up the binocs. Binocs are mostly useful for me to take screenshots for thumbnails and stuff like that. That's most of the use that I've done to the binocs. I think I've used them maybe once or twice to look at faraway enemies, but they can be used like that as well. Usually you'll be able to see your enemies just fine. So the reason we're going down through here is because we get the gold pine resin. For those of you wondering what the item is up there, if you for some reason haven't explored enough that you know how to get to that, that's how you get to that. Hey, no need to be depressed, my friend. I was the one who was sucked in here from my Warhammer world. You guys have been here for a while. I'm here to solve your problems. All of your problems. I thought he was gonna block. Hey. Ooh, the counter. Yeah, block that shit. Yeah. Yeah. The return of the kick. Everybody always said, oh, Rurikon just doesn't know how to do the forward R1 thing in Dark Souls 2. Like, yeah, guys, it wasn't because the forward R1 thing in Dark Souls 2 was just fucking broken or anything. Nah, it was totally me. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Okay. People asking about the Fight Club. Fight Club is currently only on the PC. We only do the Fight Club on the PC because Angus only has the PC version. So can I do heal aid? Nope. Okay, then Ashen Estus Flask it is, and then the heal aid. Come on. Come on. I don't want to aggro the crossbow guy. God, it's so satisfying to do that. I just love doing critical attacks. I like them way too much. I'm an extremely sadistic runesmith. Heyo. Well, this was bad. Usually those all die to the fire. Death number 1. CBF Tiger. Barik, have you been doing well on parry here? I don't parry often. Not a huge fan of parry. Well, that was a serious problem. We lost our first ember. Well, not really our ember, but like the embered states. Shut up! Shut up! Hey, hello. Usually I'm able to stand at the door. There's someone behind me. It's gonna go through it this time, probably a lot more reliable. Heyo! Is he too tall to come through? Is that what's happening? Okay. Hey, you need to chill, my friend. Ow. Bitch. Hey yo, we have a new sponsor, Killer Croc for the win. Joins the Ironbreaker Legion. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Ironbreakers. Okay, open that door. And thank you very much for your sponsorship on YTG. Now, let us go ahead and get a heal aid going. Beat to the case says, I feel you, Axeman, too tall for doors. I'm pretty sure that average Adam would agree with that sentiment. Mimic this early is extremely deadly. Particularly with this crappy weapon that we have right now. Ow. No! Damn it, drunk the wrong potion! Panic mode. Panic mode. This is gonna take a while to kill. Oh, come on! I wasn't that close. Jesus Christ. That's the second death of the Runesmith. This Runesmith's gonna go hollow, boys. Spear is a really bad weapon to deal with that guy. But I want to kill him because he's got the axe, and I want the axe. Like, do we have any other weapon? We have the katana, but we don't have enough. Is it dexterity? Yeah, we don't have enough dexterity for the katana. So this is a problem. This is going to be a problem for a while, too. Shut up! I believe I've died twice in the high wall of Lothric. There's just something wrong with that. Hello. God, this guy is brave. Like, he came in here with a goddamn broken sword. He's like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker with a broken sword is what I'm gonna do. I mean, I keep pressing X to dodge. Neo has been a bad influence. Jesus. Come on. I was seriously not in range for that. Okay. I'm done with this fucking mimic until I can get a better weapon. I'm not spearing this mimic down. It's a waste of my time. I've you Tertiavron, Sub Rurikon, loving your playthroughs and squadron work. Keep it up, brother. Will do. Will do. Although this goddamn mimic is making me go hollow, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip that mimic for now until I get a slashing weapon. I'm missing a lot of my attacks because of the fact that the mimic has a really slender body. And the poking weapon's just not going to get it done, so we need a long sword. Maybe we'll even get the Sword of Astor to begin with, and then we'll go back to him. Jose Ronaldo also says that grab was ridiculous. Yeah, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have been in range for that grab. Like, I know when the grab hits. I know how it's supposed to hit you. I don't think that one should have gotten me, but that's fine. Just gonna deal with it in different ways. Actually, maybe I can pick up the claim. I just realized I haven't picked up my souls yet. I want to get on that. I believe I might have enough strength, but not enough dexterity for the claymore, which would suck. Because if I could get the claymore, that might be enough to handle this mimic. Did he just fucking leave? He didn't. That's fine, I'll take that. Shit, drink again. Ooh, did I dodge through the fire? Get on my level. Wasn't even aware you could fucking do that. Okay, do we have enough? Oh god, 13 dexterity. But if I two-hand it, how much damage will it cut off? Like, what's the damage right now? 82. Not gonna work. What about the club? Oh yeah. Yeah. You could take the motherfucker to the club. Oh, we even have the war cry with that bitch. Come on, give me an exploitable attack. No, you want to grab me. It's not gonna happen, son! See what I mean, guys? I told you it was the fucking spear. I know that there was a lot of people in there that were probably saying, yeah, sure, Rurikon, it's the spear. I bet it is. I bet it's the spear. Took that motherfucker to the club. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this sniper. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. Too much aggression. Too much aggression, son. Oh, crap. Why did we remove the thing? We want to keep this thing on. Bitch. Casual. Fucking casual. Get your shield out of my way. Oh! Directly across the face! Yeah. These Lothric Knights think they got some shit on a Runesmith? Come on. Get real now. Please. From Software, please. Well, are you even trying? So let's just light the bonfire, not sit on it. We're just going to light it. And we're going to go through the... Actually, no, let's not go through the bottom area. We'll go there when we have the key. When we have the key, it'll make a lot more sense to go there. So for now, I'm just going to pick this up. Now, we've equipped the fire bombs, correct? Yes, we got 7 of them. Hopefully we'll get a couple of more before we're done. I love this. A bit closer. There you go. It was satisfying to land plunging attacks. It's all over the deserted corpse. Now, the first thing you want to do here is you come up in here and hit this motherfucker. Hello. Block. Go back to blocking. Oh, okay. So the Deep Axe. Some of you guys might be wondering, so what's the deal with the Deep Axe? What does it do? It deals dark damage, but it has no scaling. So it's actually a pretty decent starter weapon. You might even upgrade the crap out of this weapon to begin with, because weapons that don't scale is actually what you want at the start of a playthrough. And that is particularly shown by a creature that we're about to fight in here. Not the big motherfucker. Let's just grab this real fast and go back out. I love how they put a bunch of fire bombs in here, almost telling you, hey, you should use fire bombs against this guy. The thing about it is you can't spam him, because he builds resistance after a while, so you have to wait. You don't want to catch him mid-animation either. See what I mean? That right there did not work. What? Oh man, I really don't like fighting these guys, because sometimes you get hit by things that just don't seem like they're even there. So to be honest, the easiest way of dealing with him is just spamming firebombs. I like using the firebomb as a stagger and then going in for a couple of melee hits, but as you can clearly see here, it doesn't always work out to your advantage. Also, I'm being a lot more cocky than I was in my first playthrough, which is leading me to die a lot more often than I did. Come on. I mean, the first Ember I lost in my first playthrough was at the Crystal Sage. Wasn't it? At least I think it was. Maybe it was this guy. Who knows? You're just sitting here waiting. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Hello. What? You should have gotten staggered there. See? Easy. And the only reason you even want to kill him like that is so that you get that Titanite shard. Either way, immediately after, you have something here which I think is very important, which is this thing. Now, the very first time I killed one of these, and a bunch of the subsequent times... Stop! Damn it, they're very magic resistant. But anyway, the very first time I killed one of these, I was like, oh, a raw gem. That's something I'm not going to use, you know, in my arrogant ways. That's something I'm not going to use because it's dumb. It's actually not. Raw gems at this stage of the game are the best gem you can possibly have. See, you have to let go of the idea that you're, at least I've had to let go of the idea that I'm upgrading a weapon permanently upon a certain path. Like, you can upgrade a weapon and change the path whenever you want, so long as you have the right gems. And raw gems are really only useful at the start of the game. And now, I say at the start of the game, I killed Pontiff Sullivan with a weapon with a raw gem at +6 or +7, I don't know. But yeah, I killed Pontiff Sullivan with one of those weapons. So, it's like raw gems can take you really deep into the game, if you really want to. It also allows you to fuck around with your build, which is what I was doing in that specific character. Like, I was doing a character that has a lot of intelligence and faith and doesn't really use spells. And this was specifically for the purpose of being able to experiment with different spells and whatnot. But I stuck to melee, right? And that's what the raw gem allows you to do. Just increases the base damage of your weapon and tells you, look, don't worry about strength, don't worry about dexterity, just get the minimum required, and then just go raw and upgrade the crap out of your weapon, and you will still be able to deal a lot of damage. That's why the raw gem is so important there. Undead Hunter Charm, not really that important. Now there's a bunch of really important items in this next zone. Now against these knights, I would much rather have a longsword moveset, because it allows you to really punish their shield style. Because without it, you're kind of in the gutter, because a single kick is not going to throw down that shield. So you have to exploit the backstabs, which this guy actually made it pretty easy for me. Usually they don't come around like this. So in here is where you go to get the Sword of Astora. We will go there, but first, I want to get another item. I want to make things easier for me, too. Okay, so here's a broadsword. I'm probably going to be switching weapons. It's not because I don't like the Battle Axe. I really do like the Battle Axe, but like I said, at this stage of the game, I would rather have a sword. Mostly for practical purposes, because the axe... I really like the axe, don't get me wrong, but it's just for practicality, sword is just where it's at right now. And then in here you have a shield that I much prefer to the parry shields, because like I told you guys, I'm not a fan of parrying. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm not a fan of parrying. I really like the battle arts. I like the battle arts a lot more than I ever enjoyed parrying, so we're going to switch shields here. The Eagle Kite Shield. The Eagle Kite Shield will allow us to use our weapon art, which to me is far more important. Now, we want to clear this area up a little bit for when we come down from the other way, so I'm just going to aggro this dog. You can use fire bombs on these guys, but I find them pretty easy to deal with, because you can see that there's a bunch of barrels in here. Shit. This fucking dog. I'm at backstabs right now. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, you can see that there's a bunch of fire barrels in here, so you can throw fire bombs and get a bunch of these guys if you want to. But, it's just... Like I said, I like saving the fire bombs for the big dudes, the big gooey dudes that are actually a mess to deal with. So I would not advise you to waste fire bombs on these guys. So now we're going to go the way of the Astora sword. And since we have enough faith, the Astora sword might actually be quite a bit of an upgrade here. And it's also got a poke, which is much better than the... In my opinion, at least, it's much better than the slashing animation of the broadsword. There it is, the Astora Straight Sword. Astora Straight Sword deals 129 plus 10, which gives us 139. This one gives us like 133. So this is going to deal more damage, and it also looks badass. I really like the look of the Astora sword. I always have. I think the Astora sword looks good, but in Dark Souls 1, the Astora sword was terrible. Now, something that a lot of people might be wondering is what's the deal with the Astora sword in this game, though? Because it requires faith, but it doesn't really scale with faith, right? That's because it has higher base damage. You know, it's like for faith builds, you want to have that, you know, you want to have additional damage so that you can put more points in the faith. At least I think that's the way it works. I don't know. I don't know the exact reason as to why this specific sword is different from what it was in Dark Souls 1. I think we're going to go for a heal aid here. Yeah, come here. I'm going to give him the poke. They like it. Does this even have additional critical? No, it's just regular ass critical. 100% guard shields are the shit. Out of my way. Extremely important item to pick up, the Estus Shard, obviously. Should be very self-explanatory. Hello, doggy. Sell key. This allows us to free Grey Rat. Extremely important item as well. So you'll want to free Grey Rat as soon as you can. Because it's gonna give us in this particular build our second ring. I don't know about you guys, but in here I like to give this guy the plunging. Oh, he's already waiting for me and everything. How convenient. Here. Yeah, you like that shit? You fucked up, son. Look at him. He's like, you motherfucker. Yeah, I did just do that to you. How does it make you feel, son? Try again. Now have this. Right up the poop chute. Giving me the triple cheese over there. Winged Knight, you're a joke, man. Go home. Get out of here. Here we get a rapier. Rapier, really good weapon. I've played with a rapier on another build that I was working on just for testing purposes. I made it a fire rapier. Such a good weapon. But at the end of the day, not really my style. Either way, at this point, we've done most of the things that we kind of have, not really have to do, but if you want to get all the items, we've done most of the things that we should do. But we are going to go back up for one item. There's one item that we haven't gotten and that we need to get, and in order to get it, we have to fall down to a certain place. Okay. So we're going to go this way. Pick up that. The Black Firebomb. Actually, I should have just picked that up, right? I don't have to do anything else. Huh. I don't actually have to come back here for this. I should have gotten it when I was here earlier, and I wouldn't have had to come back. For some reason, I thought you had to drop to pick up that item. My bad. It's only like my third playthrough or something. I'm still optimizing my routes, doing all that stuff. So bear with me a little bit here, guys. Yeah. Blake Jones, what's this Runesmith thing? That's got to be the most asked question so far. So, the Runesmith is what I call the build that I'm doing, which is basically, it's going to be about dual wielding and using faith for stat boosts and stuff like that. At least that's the plan. Using faith mainly as a support instead of using faith offensively, which is what I wanted to do in the playthrough that I did with Hengist. I wanted to be a more offensive supporter. And that completely backfired because there's just not enough offensive spells, and they're not readily available, so it was a very disappointing build. But I'm hoping that this one will kind of fix that problem. Do we have enough for another heal aid? We do. Yay! Heal aid! The best kind of heal. Green Blossom. Yeah, you come out of there. Come out of there and fight me outside. I'm not gonna kill you to where the trap's gonna come out and frig. Oh shit. Never mind. I guess the trap comes out anyway. Actually, again, I pressed X to dodge. That poke, though. They can't handle that poke. Made me waste a bunch of Estus flasks, which I do not appreciate. Do not appreciate. Extremely important place to come to after you've made it this far in the first area. The elevator shortcut. Ah, so nice. A little elevator ride. Just chill. Mega chill. And then pick up the saddle. A couple of throwing knives for pulling enemies if you're up to that. Just be careful the second you come out of here. To the left, this motherfucker always jumps at you. Always. Hello. Those backstabs, though. Nobody can handle the Runesmith. Except for that mimic. Killed me like, what was it, 3 times? Disgusting. Heyo. Bad dog. And there's the archer up top to deal with, too. Hey, boys. How you doing? Runesmith giving out free prostate exams. Everybody front and center. Where you gonna go? Downstairs? Okay. Shit. Sorry, sir. Didn't see you there. Backstab frenzy. Getting all of them souls. Now we have another one of the scumbags upstairs, and I don't feel like fighting him fair and square. We're gonna bomb his ass. You're about to have a really bad time there, Archer. Like I said, you're about to have a really bad time. Oh, damn it. And we're in the corner. Not where you want to be when you're fighting this guy. We're going to back off a little bit here. Because when you're investing this amount of firebombs into a fight, you want to make sure that you don't waste. So if I was to die here, it would be really bad for us. Where'd he go? See ya. Gives us the Ember. And the Titanite Shard. Thank you very much, sir. Hey, this guy's still alive. How did you survive all that flailing, dude? He's got some mad skills. Mad skills on that guy. Either way, I believe that's pretty much most of the stuff that we'll be picking up on the first level prior to the shortcut. Everything else can be done after the shortcut. So now we're going to go back to Firelink Shrine, level up a little bit. Esdeath. I want to see a co-op with Ruri and Pallytime. It would be awesome. Sadly, I'm afraid that's probably not going to happen because Pallytime's always way too busy to do any such thing. It's not like I've told him more than once that we should do it. Let's go ahead and do Firelink Shrine. And we're going to pause the music, because there's actually music in Firelink Shrine. I want to pause the music whenever we actually have game music. But other than that, I like listening to this playlist that I've made of Epidemic sounds. Pretty sweet. God damn it, what are you doing here? You're supposed to have left.
What a sick joke.
It is a sick joke. I remember I made you leave once, and I still don't know how to do it again. Bastard. Anyway, there's a new NPC in here.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly... What else?
So, he gives you a couple of these cracked red eye orbs so that you can do invasions, but once you bring him a pale tongue, which we will find one eventually through for our playthrough, he's going to give you something a little bit different. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go to the tower on the wall. We're going to free Grey Rat. Briareos 117. Rui, would you recommend getting Xenoblade Chronicles X? Yes, 1,000 times yes. As a matter of fact, I'd be playing that game if I hadn't lost my save because of a power surge that fried my Wii U hard drive. Man, I miss my character in Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, buddy. So, now we're going to go free Grey Rat. This is with the Cell Prison Keep that we've picked up. So if you don't have the Cell Prison Key, there's no point in doing what I'm about to do. Unless to get the rest of the items, because there are a bunch of items that we haven't gotten down there yet. That's not really the point. Halberd guy. Hello. Nobody likes you. Yay! And then there's a dude in here that's just gonna throw firebombs at you. Look at him. Ow! Fucker. He actually landed it, too. Doing Runesmith things. Healing myself with Heal Aid. Nailbreaker. Nailbreaker actually has really good critical. So like if you want a weapon deal a lot of damage, the Nailbreaker will do the trick. Whereas there it is for your critical hits, 130 critical. Critical hits, for those of you that don't know, are backstabs or posts.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
So, Briar 117, I noticed that you're saying that you're going to buy a Wii U specifically to play Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, that I would not advise. Oops. Unplug my headphones. A second. As I was saying, I would not advise that. It's like, if you have a Wii U, I would advise you to buy Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I would not advise you to buy a Wii U to get that, because Nintendo's coming out with the NX in less than a year. So buying a Wii U right now, I feel, is a really bad investment. So I would wait to see what the NX is all about, because most likely it's going to be backwards compatible, and then you can just buy Xenoblade Chronicles the NX. Just food for thought there. Food for thought. Anyway, Grey Rat. What's the deal with Grey Rat? Grey Rat's a thief. He's a thief, but he's a nice guy. So he's a thief, but he works for you. So I guess it's kind of okay that he's a thief. At least in my book, because he works for me. Anyway, we freed Grey Rat, and I just noticed that we forgot to level up. Which is something that we really should do. Really should level up. So I'm probably going to have to go back to Firelink Shrine. And level my ass up. Boom. Where are we going to go to from here? Firelink Shrine. Sesutashi Asakura. Has he killed Vordt yet? No. Not yet. Where is Grey Rat? Grey Rat. There. But we don't have to talk.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak. Ashen Ones. I'm Ashen. Very well.
Let's go ahead and level up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a little bit more strength. I'm considering getting some more dexterity, but it's probably not gonna happen because the weapon that we want, I think, only requires 11 dexterity. Yeah. So we're gonna go for some strength, one more in faith, and now I want one more in attunement and endurance. We're spreading our points around a little bit too much, but it'll work out.
Farewell,
Trust me.
Ashen One.
It'll work out. Now that we have this, I might do a little bit of jolly cooperation with you guys, if you want. Password matching, we're gonna put up Runesmith. So if you guys want to do jolly co-op... Wait, I can't put Runesmith? That's just wrong. We're just gonna put Rune then. If you guys want to do jolly co-op, I'm gonna lay my summon sign down while I'm killing the knights. Wow, that's an ugly thing. Jesus Christ. Get that thing away from me. Travel. Tower on the Wall, High Wall of Lothric, High Wall of Lothric. I'm going to put the summon sign down at the bonfire while I go down and do my thing down there. So if anybody wants to summon me, I will help you kill Vordt. How about that? Do some jolly co-op. Because I've had people actually request that I do a run where I would help people out killing bosses in Dark Souls. Now, obviously, nobody really needs help killing Vordt. But just in case, further down the line, I will be going through and assisting multiple people if you have a lot of trouble with a specific boss or something like that. And I just reminded myself I forgot to buy the goddamn soapstone. Good job. Good job, Rukan. Rukan says, I'll do co-op. Doesn't buy the soapstone. Does not buy the soapstone. Does not buy the soapstone. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to use Soul of a Deserted Corpse for the 500, because you need 500 souls to buy the soapstone.
Ashen One.
There's the soapstone. There's the bonfire. We don't have a bone shard, do we? But we do have an Estus flask shard. Which we will put into well, not really mana. Mana's kind of useless right now. A lot Estus, of course. Have one.
Pretty
be careful. Adris Adraki, Rui, why don't you go for the +9 weapon before Vordt? Because it's boring. There's a lot of busy work to get that shit done. For starters, I hear that you have to do the glitch. If you don't do the glitch, the fight against the dancer is ridiculously hard. And for me, doing glitches is just not that much fun. I just don't appreciate glitching the game. Is Ruri a Zelda fan? I like me some Zelda. I wouldn't say I'm like a hardcore fan or anything, but I like Zelda. It's fun. Samuel Platts. So what is Runesmith? In terms of the build, it's going to be faith buffing, and I will eventually want to get dual wielding weapons. In terms of what a Runesmith actually is, it's a unit class in the Warhammer universe. Kind of like a dwarven hero of sorts, the Runesmith. Put that. There you go. Password, like I said, is rune for any region on PS4. Rune, summon sign unrestricted. So, if you want to summon me, feel free to. It's at the bonfire. I'm going to go do the shortcut. And I'm going to go kill the knights and stuff while I'm waiting. Get off my elevator, bitch. Yay! Send this elevator back up in case we die. Oh, did we get a drop of the Great Axe? We did! The Great Axe! One of my favorite weapons in Dark Souls. This is one of the coolest looking weapons in Dark Souls. Just a big friggin' axe. I wish they did something like that, except it was a hammer. Big ass iron hammer. Also, if you aren't aware, if you're playing offline or anything like that, or you just don't want to have to deal with players and you still want to get assistance, there's an NPC that you can summon around here somewhere. And he's got a Great Axe, too. He's got the Farham set, Great Axe, I think his name's Albert, but I'm not sure. Either way, let's deal with Knight number 1. Come here, Knight. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Look at him. He's upset. That's me. Oh, you like that, don't you? Oh. Okay, now that's just despicable right there. Have a little bit of battle arts, son. So that was specifically because I thought he was going to block. Turns out he didn't. It still worked out. Heyo, how you doing? You seem upset. God, I love that poke. I really don't appreciate the amount of spam you're doing. Can you just block for a second? Whoa! Sooner or later you'll know that my lover, I'll go on and make plans. Sooner or later, no, 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 no. Heyo. Done? Oh, okay. Speaking of music, I listen to some music, man. Hey. Skull. There you go. Huh? Lucy! Everybody loves Lucy! How much dexterity does Lucy require? I think it's like 15, right? 13. Actually seems to be 13 for quite a few weapons. I could just do 13 dex. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to respec, because I don't want to join that covenant for a specific reason. Do 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 do. Yeah, like it. Whoa! That block was unexpected. This guy's extremely dangerous. Gotta be very careful with him. Shit! Get away! Don't even. Lothric Knight Helm. Can I actually equip that? I think it looks cooler than mine. Way cooler. Although it doesn't look appropriate for the armor set at all, so we're not going to do that. So we killed all the knights, so it's time to go talk with her. There's some sign disappeared. Well, I guess you guys don't get the jolly co-op. But, in return, I do get to show you guys the thing I was talking about. The NPCs that you can summon.
The wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits. Unkindled One, head to the high wall's base. Go through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed. But beware, the dog keeps a close eye on things. The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley. Unkindled One, go through the great, but beware, the vile...
So, this is, what's her name again? I think it's Emma? I forget, I don't even remember the name when she said it earlier. I was thinking if she could be trying to protect Prince Lothric, because at this point, everybody knows Prince Lothric is beyond this. So I'm wondering if she's trying to protect it by guiding you to the other lords and hoping that you won't have to kill them. I don't remember what her dialogue is when you come back here later. Now, you can kill her if you want to, and killing her, well, she will drop a Basin of Vows, which you can then place here. The statue will bleed, yada, yada, yada. Dancer dude comes down, kills your ass. But it's an extremely difficult boss to fight this early on unless you cheese it some way. So, since we're not in the business of cheesing that hard, I mean, we did cheese the master, but the master is intended to be cheesed, let's be honest here. Like I was saying, there's an NPC... Oh, we don't have an ember. Gonna have to use an ember. Ember. There's an NPC that you can summon here, as you can see. This is Lion Knight Albert. And then there's another NPC that you can summon, but only if you killed him, which is the Master Swordsman that you killed in Firelink Shrine. If you've killed him, you can also summon him for this fight. And you can have 2 NPCs doing all the work for you. That's your thing. I don't think either of these NPCs is important to any storyline, at least from what I've seen so far. So you don't have to take them with you. And depending on your level of skill, they might actually be a hindrance. So here is the other one that I was talking about, Master Swordsman. I'm surprised there's not more summon signs. Am I still doing the rune thing? Oh, I'm doing the rune thing, so I only see the NPC summon signs. It's like, watch this, guys. Watch if I remove this. Just to give you guys an idea of how many people are playing Dark Souls right now. Look at it. Look at it. Ridiculous amounts of soapstone signs, you guys. Ridiculous amounts, okay? We're going to be soloing.
But when it comes to her, you better keep it sealed. Don't you dare say a single word, or I will strike you where it feels.
Time to pause the music, even though I really like that track. There's gonna be some game music now. Everyone, meet Vordt of the Boreal Valley. Yeah. Yeah. Nasty dog. You damn dog. So please be reminded, we haven't even upgraded our weapon. I just realized that. I completely forgot to upgrade my weapon. But first boss, you don't really have to upgrade your weapon for him. Okay, so my strategy to Vordt is basically swing at his nutsack and hope for the best. It doesn't always work out. He's about to go into his second phase though. Now he's upset. He's going to be charging like a madman. You will probably get hit. Most important thing is do not panic. Here comes the breath. You can interrupt that breath if you hit him while he's casting it, like this. Although I still got frostbitten. Frostbitten makes you heavier, so I'm not fat rolling yet, but there was the possibility that I would be fat rolling. Also fucks with your stamina regen a little bit, I think. Ow. Ow. Seriously? Am I gonna fucking die to Vordt of the Boreal Valley? Of all things? Look at that heal aid getting work done. This is so sloppy. This has to be one of the sloppiest kills I've ever done on Vordt. Sloppy. The captain of slop right there. Then again, if I had died on Vordt, I'd be seriously upset. Hey yo, we have a new sponsor, James Clint. Praise the sun, James Clint. Whoa, I even unplugged my mic. Not my mic, my headset. Praising the sun right now, though, because I see that you got the Sunbro avatar, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, we're going to rest at this bonfire. We're going to carry on in the name of James Clint. Wow, I can't believe someone actually made a Runesmith thing. That's really cool. Hey, we have a new sponsor, Gentacall R. Thank you very much for sponsoring me on YouTube Gaming, man. Helps out keep the stream alive. And welcome to the Iron Breakers. James Clint, Gentacall R. Welcome to the Iron Breakers, boys. Ah, the entire chat praising the sun. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Whee! Let's go to Anne Orlando, boys. Can you take me to Anne Orlando? No? Why are you taking me to Hemwick Charnel Lane? I don't want to come to Hemwick Charnel Lane. It's depressing. No. Why? Oh well. I guess Hemwick Charnel Lane will have to do. There's summon signs up here already? Holy crap. I could summon the Ironbreaker Legion to help out, but makes the game a little bit too easy for the Runesmith, you know what I'm saying? That's a good job, MDK Dragon. It's really good that you made the Runesmith command, man. Thanks a lot. I really do need to switch my armor. This armor is like getting on my nerves. I'm surprised that you don't pick up better armor earlier on. And I do have the Lothric helm, but apart from that I have Master's Attire. I didn't realize they made you wear the initial set of armor for this long. I mean, they don't make you wear it. You can buy some armor pieces. I'm just saying, armor that I find throughout the world. Oh, I forgot that she releases the damn dogs. Here, doggy. I'll save you, pilgrims. I'll save you. Well, I guess I didn't really save him. But your souls will forever live within me. Here, find peace in death. I really do need to make some kind of a raw weapon. I just need to make a decision on what's going to be the first raw weapon that I'm going to want. Whoa. I really wish the battle art for the winged axes would be the war cry and that it would change their moveset when you do the charged R2. I think that would be a lot cooler. But unfortunately they have the spinny slash or whatever it is. So let's save Yoel!
Please,
Yoel of Londor!
grant me death. Undo my shackles.
My shackle. Oh, Yoel, why? The dwarf's like, what? What you talking about?
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yoel of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yoel of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
And for those of you wondering, yes, we will be doing Yoel's Questline. I don't know exactly what makes it progress, the draw out true strength thing, but I believe it is the more hollow you become. So we're going to be doing that because that gives you access to a couple of other characters that you wouldn't really get to interact with. Like Yuria. Something interesting about these guys is that they suffer from the same thing as the hags in Hemwick Charnel Lane suffered, which is you roll into them, and they get staggered. And there we see a friend off into the distance. Hello, friend. How you doing? Look at him. Look at him firing his arrows. Just having fun. Just one guy having fun. Oh, man. Anyway, like I was saying, these guys suffer from the... Look. See what I mean? Get staggered. Same thing for this one. See? Stagger. Stagger. So technically, if you get Kirk set, you can come up in Hemwick Charnel Lane and kill everyone by rolling into them, and they won't even be able to fight back. Let's get this item. Sorry, I was just looking at chat. You're a bit distracted. Hello. Oh, you left. I guess he had better places to be. Oh, you can go all the way to the back there? Wait, no, that's where we came from. Hello. You guys think these guys' axes look cool? Because I wouldn't mind upgrading one of those into raw just to use that. Get killed, son. Gonna go get the atom in here, some repair powder. Now, you can do some pretty neat stuff here with the bombs. Unfortunately, I don't have that many, so I don't know if I can land the hits. I'm gonna try, though. Terrible. That was perfect, though. There you go. That's something cool that you can do with fire bombs, but it's not really necessary. The enemies in this area are not that hard. You just kind of pull them in one at a time, kill them. Can I drop on top of that guy? No. I can drop on top of this one, though. Yeah. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Huh. Gotcha, too. Uh-huh. Huh. Some charcoal pine resin there. Ooh, with the backstab. In the meantime, we're going to be moving onwards through here. I'm putting the music back on. I do, however, need a quick bio. I'll be right back, guys. And I'm back. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's keep the Runesmith going. Gotta take our poor dwarf back home. Home to the battlefields of wherever the hell he was fighting those corn demons. Oh? Well, shit. We aggroed the witch. Seriously, you're gonna be spamming that? Come on, gives us a hug. Yeah. It's the bastard's curse. Will you really, though? Will you really, though? I mean, come on now. I don't even know what the hell hit me there. Oh, she's dead. Matthias. Following in my footsteps. That a washing pole, Matthias? I am disappointed. I am very disappointed. Them washing pole strats, man. Housewife builds. Ow. Ow. Distributing backstabs around the bonfire. That's the thing to do. Hey! Remember that part where you got burned in the fire? Let's do that again. God damn it. I said, let's do that again. Get in there. Yes, yes. Get in there. Get in there. I'm gonna get myself killed at this pace. Fine, be that way. You guys are no fun. Here I am trying to have some fun, and you're just like, no. Okay, wasted a lot of resources trying to get that guy burned to death. That's a waste of time. I would not advise people to do that. Okay, gonna pick up a couple more items. Which way shall we go first? Should we go get the Covenant? I think we should unlock the bonfires before we get the Covenant in this area. But we'll get to the Covenant too, don't worry about it. So first, we're gonna go to the left side. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. First, we're gonna go this way. Trust me, you guys, there's a method to my madness. Trying to push him, but it's taken too long. I wanted to push him off the cliff. So we are going to go this way. The reason I go this way is because I like unlocking both bonfires, and that's what we're going to do through here. It is, in my opinion, one of the best ways of going through this area. a second I thought there might be an item in there. There's a bunch of items on these rooftops though. A little surprised. The first time I killed one of these guys in my first playthrough, he just flat out dropped the Flomberge. I don't know if these are the only ones who dropped them. And here is the Caduceus Shield, Caduceus Round Shield, which I'm assuming, it's like Dark Souls 1, should be very much magic resist. What we're going to do in here is we're going to jump on down, do a plunging on this guy. Hello. Turn right on back, block this guy, and get him killed. Gotta have that precision going when you go through this area. A little bit of rubbish. Now we're going to activate the first bonfire in here. I'm not really going to rest, because we already killed some of the enemies in the area, and there's no need for us to rest just now. We have 4 Estus Flasks. We're in pretty good shape. We're going to keep going through here. Now, first thing first, you have a bow, or you should have a bow, because if you've been playing the way we've been playing, you should have picked one up by now. We picked this one up in case you're curious. When you're at the High Wall of Lothric, if instead of going left, which is the main path, you go right, and you face off against the guy with the ember and whatnot, in there, that's where you find the first bow. There's also a bunch of arrows in there. Why am I not... Okay, never mind. Shoot that. Oh wow, that ended up a little bit further than I expected. That's fine, that works. Then unequip your bow, because bows are heavy as hell in Dark Souls 3. Have your revenge on these guys. Let them know exactly how you feel about the fact that they're just throwing firebombs at you. Damn it. Them dead angles, man. Then you're gonna save Pyro Bro, which, if you want to collect all the spells, is a pretty important cat.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornyx, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Yes.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornyx of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Okay, so he's gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. Sorry, I got distracted with Skype there. I'm getting all kinds of messages from Squadron right now. It's like, I can't even host my own streams, damn it! Anyway, let me get that heal aid. Who the hell just hit me? It was the guy from below, right? Bastard. We'll have our vengeance. We shall have our vengeance. Get some more of that music up, though. Whoops. Gonna go plunge this one. Problem is, plunging this guy will not kill him. Will not even put you close to killing him. So you gotta be careful about it. Whoops. Ow. Whew. Gonna do another heal aid. Although we're out of mana at this point. But we've gone through some of the hardest things. Do I have enough strength for the partisan? Damn it. 13 dexterity? No, 12 dexterity. I gotta be like that, man. Might actually just go all the way to the bandit, ow. To the Bandit Axe and just upgrade that, depending on how much dexterity that requires. I think the Bandit Axe looks great, and I haven't used that one yet. Fire clutch ring. In case you want yourself a fire clutch ring, that's where you get it. Man, there's something coming from the outside. Like, I have my window open because, you know, it's a really nice day. And we're all just natural lighting up in here today because, you know, trying to be a little bit more healthy, and that means that you need to stay in touch with the outside. So I have my window open, and I think that something's coming in through the window that's just making me cough. Anyway, we're going to kill a couple of these guys. There's another one back here, I believe. Yeah, where are you? Notice you're going to drop down. Yep, there he is. Large soul of a deserted corpse. So now we're going to go get the other bonfire before we move forward. And the other bonfire is through here, through the sewers. There's a little bit of a sewers section up in here. We'll actually get that item, but we'll get it later. Oh. Bad doggy. Very bad doggy. So this was actually really cool when I first saw this scene because I was like, oh, there's some fog in there. What the hell is up with that? You dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. Oh. And so that fog is actually hiding something really, really nice. Oh, we were able to aggro the small ones by themselves? Didn't even know you could do that. That makes it considerably easier, though. I wonder if they moved the big one slightly back. Hello! Give him the full charge, gives you the Bloodbite ring. Speaking of rings, I've been seriously neglecting my rings. We don't need the fire clutch ring because we don't have a fire weapon. So it doesn't really do much for us. And there's the other bonfire. But before we go for the other bonfire, let's actually get... No, we're not going to get it. Never mind. Can I kindle? Not kindle, but light a bonfire while I'm being invaded by the Mound Maker, dude? I guess I can. Good. Because in case we die, we're not going to be too far behind. Is he going to seriously RP walk all his way down here? Come on now, be reasonable. Lothric, please. Where the fuck is he? Okay, fine. Weird little RP patrol bullshit. Except if I had known, I would have picked up the thing. Oh well. Come here, Lothric. We're gonna fight. We gonna fight. Lothric? I know you want to bait me into that enemy, you bastard, but get your ass in here. There we go. A good boy. Ooh, look at him with his stance up and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him just stance up. Finally. Bitch. Nice dodge. He's got health for days, by the way, guys. It's a pain in the ass. Come on, put your shield up, dude. I want to, like, friggin' riposte you. Okay, this is going to take forever. I'm going to go for the R1 spam. God damn it. Okay, Lothric. Also, I don't have any mana, so I'm not going to be able to do this shield thing. Okay. Motherfucker. Now that was just disgusting. God, this guy's annoying as fuck. Seriously? Oh, man. Okay. I see how it is, Hodrick. You think you can bully the Runesmith? We'll be having words, son. It's not yet. It's not yet. I'll come back for that scumbag. Is it gone already? No, it's here. Those Mound Makers don't fuck around. Let me tell you guys that much. They are no joke. And at this point, you should most definitely have an upgraded weapon. It's just I'm being the usual cheapskate Rurikon, and I am not upgrading my stuff yet. Which is not the smartest of plays, but I want to get the Bandit Axe. Laugh it up. Laugh it up some more. Titanite Shard. There's a couple of more items that we need to get in here. Oh shit. Almost forgot about this guy. Hello. Isn't there an item back here somewhere? Yes, there is. Another Titanite Shard. So plenty of items to get yourself an upgraded weapon. Hello. Careful when you go in here, because there's people up top. You get yourself the whip if you want to play with your whip build, your Castlevania builds, and all that stuff. This is where you get one of the first whips in the game. This house always confuses me because it's got nothing on it. I don't know what the deal is with this house. Never found anything of use. Didn't find any secret passages. Didn't find nothing. There's just nothing on here. And there's dude with red eyes over here, but he's not that bad. It looks way worse than he is. It's pretty weak sauce. And if you go back through here, there's another item that you can get here, I think. Yep, there it is. There's still one more item that we still haven't picked up, which if I'm not mistaken, should be the rusted coins. Nope, careful here, these things move. But you can whoa, here they come. This is the trap. Be careful with those suckers. They're particularly dangerous if you have a heavy weapon. Nothing in here, but in there is the Covenant symbol of your dreams. The stuff of legends. Stuff of legends, ladies and gentlemen. Heart soul of a deserted corpse. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be 2 of these suckers in here, right? There's you. First time I saw one of these, I panicked. Screamed like a little girl. Because the damn thing just started moving out of nowhere. It was confusing. Stuff of dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Praise the motherfucking sun. Because obviously, Ironbreakers are sun bros. Everybody knows that. There we go. And this leads to the door outside here, which in turn there's a couple of items that we still didn't pick up. I think, at least, right? Yeah, I think it's a Titanite shard in there. I guess I should have picked that one up as I came through here. Yep. Isn't there one more item back there? There might be. Not sure. For a second I thought he was alive. Oh, there isn't. We're pretty much done here. Well, that guy committed suicide. Guess he got tired of living. Either way, there is one more path that we haven't taken yet. And take it we shall. Take it we shall. Nobody likes you in your firebombs. Be very careful here, because these guys hurt quite a bit, even when they're blow darting you. Gonna go back, give us a little... Damn it! Not even here is far enough to get away from those goddamn blow darts. Hurry your ass up this roof. Get this douchebag. After that, jump off to the next roof. Heal up. I don't like the fact that they always hit me mid-air. Get some Estus Flask. Not Estus Flask, some Heal Aid going. Can get a couple of fire bombs. They're not particularly useful though. Also, I don't think I should go down there, right? Yep, not down there. We have to go back up. Now here there's a couple of items you can pick up. Nothing too important though. Ooh, we got a Thrall Hood. Yeah. Yeah. Much better. And so there's something back here that I always thought was kind of weird. Because when I came here the first time, I noticed that they weren't attacking me. I didn't notice that you could speak with them.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Come into the cage and become Nana's shade. Nana's shade. The Mound Makers. What do all these things have in common? Well, let me show you. Crap, I shouldn't have dropped down yet. Hopefully it will ignore me. Why? I'm hunting rabbits. Ow. Is this Hodrick? I don't think it is. Could be, though.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
And this is how you unlock, this is the fastest way to unlock the Mound Maker's Covenant.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
Yeah, you're fucking crazy.
You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope. This pit is for you.
Okay, that's all he's gonna say. Here you have the War God wooden shield, which I actually like quite a bit. But unfortunately, I kind of don't like the way the character... I don't know. There's something about that shield that I like, and at the same time, I don't. Either way, that's all he's going to tell us. And yes, this is the area before you fall down the cursed great wood, whatever. What we're going to do here is I'm going to put a homeward bone there. We're going to use one. We're going to level up. Tme Alvsh. Did you kill Grim Rat? I believe you mean Grey Rat for that set. No, I picked up the helmet on a random dude. Picked it up off a random dude. Give us all the levels.
Home, I shall speak thine. Very well.
All of the levels.
Then touch take no.
Let's see. I want to get a little bit of vigor this time. We're finally going to get to that 2 spell slots attunement. I will want to get more in time, but not right now. So we're going to go for a little bit more endurance, and that's pretty much it. Next time I want to go for more strength and faith.
Farewell,
Looking good.
Ashen One.
Looking good. Here's Grey Rat.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Loretta's bone. If you remember when we picked up Grey Rat, he was like, oh man, Loretta's bone. Not Loretta's bone. He was like, I need you to give this ring to Loretta. And if you guys remember, when we got to the Undead Settlement, we cut down a corpse. That corpse is where we found Loretta's bone. We're going to give it to him now.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
So Grey Rat liked Loretta, apparently. Poor guy. Poor guy. What items you selling, man? He's got the long sword. You already have one of those. He's got the mace, which I don't like. He's got the spear. He's got the hard leather set, if you want to get it, as well as the thief's mask. He's also got some blood red moss clump, which if you're going to the cathedral area, the Cathedral of the Deep, you might want to consider taking a couple of these with you, or take a torch. People were always telling me to take a torch. But since we're a faith build, we're not going to be needing that.
You can keep the ring as...
He doesn't say much about the ring anymore.
Goodbye.
Okay. What else can we do here? We don't have any other rings I really want to equip. Armor is still severely limited. Considering just getting the hard leather armor. How much souls do we have? 1,400.
Oh, and...
Why not? Actually, it's too expensive. Meh, meh. You can get the pants.
Goodbye.
Really don't like these pants. Also not a fan of this chest, but... Pants look better. And here's Yoel, the guy we saved back there, if you guys remember. We saved him a while back.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service. As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special. As I have said,
that's all he's going to say. So, draw out true strength. What is this? You click here and you're just like, what are you going to do?
Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
What should you do? You're like, oh, wait a minute. Free levels? Free levels? I like free levels. You're like, yeah, strength, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Boom. And this is where the game is a little bit cheap when it comes to this guy. It's like, hey, you just got a level free. That's great. No penalty, no nothing, just level free.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
Then you look in here and you're like, wait a minute, whoa. What's this? Dark Sigil. Accumulates curse. A black gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of an undead. The darkness of humanity seeps from this bottomless pitch black hole, the gap filled by the accumulation of the curse. This dark sigil will never heal, but there's a tale told of a firekeeper returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. So, from this point onwards, whenever you die, you begin to hollow. That's the price you pay for these free levels. However, this is also a very important storyline that leads to the third ending of the game. So bear that in mind. And that is something that we're going to do in this playthrough as well. You got anything else you want to say?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
This guy is fucking depressing.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the Undead Settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it. At the foot of Lothric Castle, it was used to...
Yeah, if you've the stones for it. I'll give you the stones. I don't think we have the item we need to talk with this guy yet. Then again, he's not even here now. There's nobody else to speak with at Firelink Shrine at this point. So we're just gonna move onwards. And like I said, the place I want to go to now is... Dilapidated bridge. No, the cliff underside. We're gonna go to the cliff underside because I want to go and get the Bandit Axe because we're gonna make it raw and we're gonna upgrade the crap out of it. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I can even make it to the Great Axe. It's going to be a little bit of a suicide run here. So first, we want to go up to the tower. That tower over there in the distance. That's where we want to go. But I don't feel like killing all the things along the way, because that's a little bit of a hassle. Ooh, let all those guys go through. Screw that. Oh, snap. Bitch. Seriously? You're gonna do this to me right now? Fine, be that way. Yeah, buddy. Let's put on some more music because we got some ways to go now. They fixed it so that they don't fall down. That kind of sucks. Particularly if I have a dog behind me. Oh, great. And then there's that sorceress, too. Witch, even. Whatever you want to call her. Here, little doggy. Oh, they're going back? Hey, boys. That's right. One at a time. Gotta be careful with these dudes. They'll mess you up, and they got reach for days, too. And that serrated blade makes you bleed, as you can imagine. You just gotta get their moveset down, though. Incoming cauldron. Yeah. Bam, bam, ba-na-na-na-na-na. The whiff, though. The whiff. Move away, move away. Hey-oh. The dodges are so real right now. The jukes are on point, taking bitches to Juke City non-stop. Like it's my job right now. Yeah. Come on. Throw me that big-ass cauldron of yours. No? Tell you what. Aren't you going down? You're not. Ow. God damn it. That is just not cool. Just not cool. Guess we'll just bypass all of that. It's just one big mess. Oh, seriously? Don't fall off or anything, you fat bitch. And if I'm gonna have to fight her, I might as well plunge her. Oh, you want some more? I'm gonna pretend you're the friggin' Taurus demon right now. I'll just stay there. I'll be right there. Have another one. It's the bastard's curse. Heyo. Just for days. Can't believe we died to that random one in the back. Did not expect to get hit by that. You'll excuse me. I'll come back for what's behind there with the dogs. She actually gonna chase me all the way here? Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, how you doing?
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you'll go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play, then go on ahead.
Okay. Not even gonna turn on the music because we're about to meet another character now. Hello, Zigwood of Katarina.
Oh. Pardon me.
me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
That's because there's an outrider of Boreal Valley down there, isn't it? Yeah, Siegwart. Don't think I don't know about that guy.
This lift only with a little... I've got to use my head and think.
Is it dented? Is his helmet dented? Like, what's that thing on his helmet? See that? Oh, there's two of them. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be.
This lift only with a little warming up. I've got...
Anyway, the whole thing is, this is double elevator, obviously. Everybody knows that by now. We're going to go up first, because we're going to go speak with the giant. So the fact that I spoke with him in my first playthrough, that's what led me to try and speak with the giant instead of just killing him. Soul of a Nameless Soldier, and I think that's the only item you can get up here. With the exception of Hawkeye Goff's ring. Hello! So the first time I came here, this guy just flat out attacked me from the get-go. Looks like they fixed that. And you can talk with him, and he becomes your friend.
Who are you?
Make peace.
I help anytime.
I help anytime. Gives you a young white branch. So that means that whenever you're close to a white tree like the one there, anywhere in the game pretty much, whenever you're close to a tree like the one right in the middle of the screen right now, he's going to help you. He's going to shoot some arrows into the stuff that threatens you, and the arrows don't even deal damage to you, which is the best. But there aren't that many spots throughout the game. I think there's like a total of 3 or 4 spots where he helps you, and that's pretty much it. But in those 3 or 4 spots, he's really useful. Danilo Lopez, you gotta admit, Rurikon, Patches did a good impersonation of Knight of Katarina. He did, but he didn't fool me. Did not fool me, dude. He did not fool my ass. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bypass the Outrider guy. Or at least I'm gonna try. An Outrider from Boreal Valley. Oh, he doesn't actually aggro until we pick up the item, is that it? Interesting. The game even knows that you're gonna die. It's like, here's an ember for the upcoming death. There's the bonfire. Oh. So we're just gonna make a quick stop here, and then we're gonna bail out. I don't know if I'm even able to deal with the crows. Oh god. This is a problem. It's gonna take way too many hits to kill these crows. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it done. These crows deal a crap ton of damage, so you need to kill them before they transform. So the place that we want to go to is the one past that guy, I think. Which means we have to kill at least 2 crows in an unfavorable situation. And this is the problem. Those 2. Fuck it. I suspected as much. Told you guys this was going to be problematic. Hit me through the fucking tree, why don't you? Bitch. Ah. It's got no health, fuck you. Your friend's got no health either. Now we have to deal with the caster. Now the caster is considerably easier because he's not as melee oriented as these 2 fucks. You just gotta get past this little poison mist and you're golden. Shit. I did not know there was another one. Oh, there's 2 more! I did not know that he was capable of summoning those 2. Crap. One down. Two down. You got any more? I gotta tell you guys, I was not planning on fighting this amount of crows. Did he kill himself? He did not. Wait, you can fall down there? Where the fuck does that lead? I'm gonna come back here later. Because first I want to get the Bandit Axe, which I believe is that item over there. Alright, this is the item I want. Yes! Now I want to check out what leads to where that guy is. I don't even know if I can use the damn thing now that I think about it. Can, luckily. Scales on double D, which is fine. Looks kind of dwarvish, right? Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I've never used this weapon, so I was curious of using it. I kind of like the design of it. I think it looks like a sweet axe. So this is what we're going to use until we get the Drang Hammers, because we're going to have to upgrade this weapon to actually make things work. Oh, you just bypass a bunch of stuff, and we got the Storyteller staff. I don't think I picked up that weapon first. Nope. 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 I'm out of here. So, Rurikon, what is your plan if you get invaded by a watchdog of Farron? Oh. Fight? Fight! Fight to the death! Okay. Is he still there? Did he finally leave? No, he's still there. Motherfucker. Fine. Be that way. I know there's something that triggers him to go outside. I don't know exactly what it is. Either way. You.
Just good. What needs?
Now. I only want to take it to +3. Looks like we don't have enough Titanite shards for +3 though. Why wouldn't we have enough Titanite shards for +3 though? That's disappointing. Either way, what's the scaling looking like now? Looks like it's going to stay as a quality weapon. This hasn't changed to a C. Even in the next level? Let me see.
That's what neat.
Reinforce it? You're going to put both of those at C? No, it's going to go for strength. So it's going to be a strength-based weapon. Which means we might just go... I don't want to go for a heavy gem. I want it to go for a blessed gem. But for now, we can infuse it with a raw. My baby, you'll believe me, I like it raw. Oh, we don't have the raw. Or do we do? We do. We totally do. Never mind. So we can go from 148 plus 22 to 190. So that's 170. That's plus 20 damage. It's totally worth it. It's going to take us a lot of strength to actually get above that. So we're going to go for the raw gem for now.
Pretty,
be careful. Pretty, be careful. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are going to clear the area before the boss. So we're going to go to the dilapidated bridge, and we're going to deal with that scum face. Remember that scum face that screwed us over? We're going to go deal with him. We still only have the heal aid, though. Very frustrating. We'll fix that. Dilapidated bridge. Danilo Lopez, hey Rurikon, here's a challenge for you. Summon the Mad Phantom near the Crucifix Forest bonfire. I've killed that one. He parries a lot. He's a scumbag, but I've killed him. I've killed him. I killed that fool. Okay. Let's get invaded. Come at me, Hodrick. We gonna be having words now, you and me. What's the skill on this weapon, by the way? The war cry, yes. Come on, Hodrick. Oh, you don't want none now? Now that I have a +2 raw weapon? Come on. Yeah, that's it. Come in here. You and me. Gonna be having words. I think this is. Oh, you better run. No. Bastard! Heal more! Oh, you're out of potions? Oh, you want the warmth spell? Oh, you fucking... It's not gonna one-shot me, though, you bitch. So you better start running. Yeah, do another warmth spell, you bitch. Oh, you missed that parry, didn't you? Oh, come here! Oh, again! Huh? War cry! Thinks he's got some skills. Bitch. He messed me up earlier because I just didn't have an upgraded weapon. Thinks he's hot shit. I like this weapon. I mean, it's just like the Battle Axe, basically. Except it's probably better for quality builds. Which is not really what I'm doing, but it doesn't matter because we went for the raw anyway. And like I said, there's one more item that we haven't picked up here, but we'll be picking it up right now. Hello. Yay! Oh man, once you get that raw weapon going... Oh, she wants some! What else you got? Come on, give us a hug. Oh, you're gonna do that again? Cheesy bitch. Come on, hug. Hug. Give me the hug. Or don't. I don't want you to Bible thump me. Okay. Ooh. Out of the way. Come to me. No, too late. You're dead. Oh, we missed it. The item that's in there, by the way, is just a bunch of rusty coins, so you don't really need those. Just one of those completionism things, right? I don't think there's any items back here. I'm always in question, but I don't think there are. No, there's nothing there. And now here, there's one of those white birch trees we were talking about, right? So our friend's gonna help us. Look, we just sit here and we watch. See that guy just get reamed? Hey, how you doing? Your friends are dying back there, by the way. Ooh! RP walk. Hey boys, how you doing? Ooh, I'm sorry. How you feeling? Feeling lucky? Ooh, he missed. He missed it. Ooh, your friend. Did you see your friend right now? I have too much fun with these games. Way too much fun. It's not fair. Hey, we got the worker garb, though. I'll take that. Yeah. Now we look like a friggin' goblin. Reinforced club. That would have been a good, Whoa! Them motherfuckers got shot. Still shooting. I love that giant. My best friend. My best friend. He's my friend, the giant. I stole a hat from the corpse of one of your friends. How does that make you feel? Oh, there's the cleric set. I actually don't mind the cleric set. I don't like the hat, though. How about cleric set with... Yeah, that works. Kinda, I guess. It's not really very fashionable, but hey, it works. And we still have to go get the ashes. Very important. Mortician's ashes. Because this gives you the key to access something. We have one more item that we still need to pick up. A couple more, actually. Young White Branch. Young White Branch. Undead Bone Shard. You also have to consider that that giant is one sadistic motherfucker that just murders people. Hello. Look at him again, threatening me with that piece of crap weapon like it's somehow threatening or something. Lothric wannabe with his goddamn shotel over there. You're real, son. Great Scythe. Not so great in Dark Souls 3 in my opinion. Not a huge fan of this weapon. I really liked it in Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 3 just meh. Meh. I don't think there's any NPCs that you can summon for this fight. I don't remember correctly, but I don't think that's the case. Either way, here you open up the door to the boss. Okay. Now that we've done that, this pretty much allows us to access the boss anytime we want. But we're going to go back to the bonfire. Actually, not even to the bonfire. Yes, we have to go back to the bonfire. Did I happen to pick up some Titanite shard along the way? Oh, we still only have 4. Man, they're still so stingy with the Titanite shard early in the game. It's really frustrating. They need to not be as stingy with the Titanite shards this early in the game. The Unleashed. Rui, when is the next Fight Club stream, or are you guys still working out the kinks? Still working out the kinks, you guys. We don't know exactly when it's going to be, but it's coming. Now, do we have... He hasn't moved, has he? Hit him. You got any Titanite shards for me? Of course you don't. You're useless. Nobody likes you.
Gracious, let the Iona.
Okay, you give her the ashes, she gives you this key. I want the key. You give me no new heals. God, I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Sorry.
Action 1.
Almost feel bad, but I just friggin' hate your guts. He's depressed
Heavens.
now.
She was already dead. Heavens.
He won't even talk with you now. He's just like mega depressed. Can you draw out more strength, man?
Oh, I would do.
No?
Be safe.
Fine. Be that way. Next up, we're gonna be saving the Miracle Lady. That's probably gonna be it for this episode. I've been live streaming quite longer than usual, but I do want to save the Miracle Lady before we finish up here. So we're gonna get that part done. So the key that you bought off of her will open up this thing. Heyo. Hopefully we'll find a couple of Titanite shards in here. That right there is a shrine that will allow you to absolve your sins and shit. Request absolution and dissolution. The dissolution one is new. And what the dissolution one does is it removes your curse. Although we're not going to do that because we want to be cursed. Dissolution, at least I think that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to remove you of the Dark Sigil. Or remove the Dark Sigil off of you. This area is pretty easy. There's a couple of undead in here, but apart from that, not really a big issue. Then you have a twinkling Titanite dude right here. Hopefully a couple of Titanite shards for that +3 upgrade. Stop fucking running. You know you're gonna die. Stop it. Almost got away. He's got a heavy gem too. There's the Titanite shard. And another one. Perfect. Hello. How you doing? I like axes. Axes are fun. Like a proper runesmith, I wield an axe. Although runesmiths actually wield hammers so that they can bang the forge and bang someone's face in. Okay, so here there's going to be a bunch of rats spawning, so be ready for that. Dirty rat! You killed my brother, huh? You dirty rat! Saint's Talisman. Not sure how good it is. I know it's got some of the best scaling, but to be honest, I think Sacred Chime is the best way to go. So once we get the Sacred Chime, that's going to be the thing that I'll be using and upgrading and doing all the things too. Either way, new NPC.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead? Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
And now we have the Miracle Lady, which now means we can buy more miracles. And this guy is going to be like, Zerfrieder, huh?
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
Fuck you, Igon.
Yeah. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Like I'm scared of you or something. Pfft, whatever. Douchebag. Let's go ahead and get the item that's in there. Get rid of the bow. Give me the shield. Fuck. Oh, you have to actually climb a ladder to get out. My bad. Blessed red and white shield. Seriously? Wait, it's blessed? I never noticed it was blessed. Huh. That could actually come in handy. Blessed items give you health regen, in case you guys were curious. Which is one of the things that I want to do in this build, because not only they give you health regen, they also give you faith scaling, but they don't completely remove the item's original scaling. So technically we could have an item that is blessed, and thus giving us scaling with faith and, say, strength. Which is what I want to go for this build. However, now I want to go help Siegward of Katarina, but I'm probably going to stop it here. We've been live streaming for quite some time. I need to take a break. I need to get some actual work done. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the live stream. If you have, make sure to hit that like button. Helps out immensely. Thank you to all the new sponsors who have joined the ranks of the Ironbreakers. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.